It's a team that defending state champions, and obviously you didn't beat them in the regular season, but you get the victory today. Talk about the feeling, Coach.
Words cannot explain. You know, all the morning practices, all the hard work. We had an unbelievable year. We were chasing Grafton the whole time. We had 2-1 leads, much like tonight, going into the third. They came back. You know, they were the best team all year. To be able to come out tonight and come up with the win on the big stage, I just. Amazing. We played outstanding. My defenseman, my goaltender, everybody that stepped on the ice, coaches, it was just against a very, very good hockey team.
Can you talk a little bit more about the defense? I mean, you mentioned a second ago how proud you are of the defense.
Especially in the third period.
They played like rocks. They cleared the zone. You know, Grafton's got big, strong forwards that compete. And the message was, get it out of the box. Get it out of don't let them, like their first goal, they got in that box. We'd get it out, chip it out, still play aggressive, not sit back, because if we sat back, you know, until the last few minutes, it would have been game over. They would have they're very well coached, and they're probably the most competitive bunch of athletes that I've ever coached against in 19 years here. And we showed up. You know, these kids have wanted it from day one. The goal was to get to the state championship. Even with the year we had, it would have been a complete disappointment to lose tonight, even though, you know, so it's just an amazing feeling. This is the first district championship for Lunenburg in 36 years.
36 years.
36 years.
36. Jared Simmons' play, I mean, tapping in Carpenter's shot, getting the
Jared came back. He had 30 points as a freshman. He came back to us senior year. He's been in juniors for 2 years. He came back for this sole reason. I promised him that if he came back and played high school hockey, that this was a possibility, and he gave me a hug at the end. He said it's the best decision I've ever made. So any kid out there that's thinking about, you know, leaving to play juniors or whatnot, they should call up Jared Simmons and ask him what he thinks about it. Unbelievable.
And then he gets the second goal off the Handy's pass on the slapper.
Yep. Second, yeah, just, you know, going to the net. Message was get the puck to the net. They get a great goaltender. You know, if we don't get the puck to the net, you know, it's hard enough to get the shots that we got, you know. Traffic in front, puck to the net, keep it out of the box in our own zone. That was the message, and we even got the power play goal. It was a perfect game.
You mentioned this is the second time this year you guys have been up 2 goals after 2 periods.
Well, it was 2-1. 2-1. We had a third period lead, and we squandered it, and down at their place, lost, and we gave up 50 seconds left and tied. You know, so they had the better of us. You know, but that was an unbelievable hockey game. You know, I wish we played 20 games like that. It was amazing.
What's the attitude going into that third period? You're up 3-1. I mean, what are you guys talking about in the locker room?
Keep doing what we're doing. If we don't keep the pedal to the metal, then we're going to let them bounce back in it, and that's what would happen. You know, mindset changed with 3 minutes to go. You know, but yeah, no, keep it going right to the end, and they're disciplined. They did. They kept it going. You know.
You got one more Wednesday out in Springfield. How excited are you to play that one?
Oh, I can't even. To be honest with you, I haven't even looked too much at it because I've been so nervous about this game. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go out and we're going to play the way we play. And you know, if we show up, I think we'll have a good shot.
Nate Bordelais play like a wall, other than that first goal.
Yeah, he you know, we've been working on the kid's an unbelievable goaltender. So the message, like towards the end of the year, was, you know, it's a scrimmage, you know, like we're out there, forget the crowd, play like it's a scrimmage, because when he's comfortable, he's the best goaltender in Central Mass, you know, and he played awesome,
And obviously your feelings when Connor just very seated that one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're top guy, you know, you're one of, you know, I got a lot of top guys, but for him to get that goal, because you know what, even with 50 seconds left in a 3 or 4 goal lead, for some reason I was still nervous. You know what I mean? Rightfully so. I lost, you know, basically gave it back to them twice. I mean, they're the best third period team. I think I tracked it at one point in the season. They had won 6 or 7 games in the third period, you know, so they're good, but we were better tonight.
You put them in a situation they're not used to.
No,
not used to being.
No, they didn't have a lot of adversity. You know, they didn't have any losses, and that's what happens. I mean, you know, the same. A few years ago when we were here, we had beat North Middlesex, we had tied them, we lost to them in the finals. You know, so it's hard to beat a team 3 times.